So the first thing I'm going to talk to you about when you're working with clay like this, one of the things, the way we get this clay hard, it's not like some of the clay you probably have worked with before where you can leave it out and it dries hard. This clay needs to be fired at very, very high temperatures. And because of that, we have to use it in a very specific way or else it will actually explode in our kiln. So I'm going to run through some of those things that you have to watch for when you're working with your clay. We'll go over that again when we're making our cups together, but I'm going to talk to you about them right now. The biggest thing that can happen when you fire your clay that can cause it to explode are air bubbles inside of it. You want to avoid air bubbles at all costs. So what we do when we first get our clay out is we're going to wedge it. When you wedge it, you can wedge it in two different ways. One way is you can wedge it how you would wedge bread or dough. You're going to push it down with the palms of your hands and fold it back. And you're going to keep doing that. And what you're doing is by pressing down, you are getting all those air bubbles out of your clay. And that's one way to do it. And what you can do is once you're ready to see, like, I think I got all my air bubbles out, you can take your butter knife and cut it right in half and open it up. Oh, you can see that in this one, I still had an air bubble in it. So I wasn't done yet. You want to wedge for quite a long time. And once you get it open and you see that there are no air bubbles in it, then you're just going to slap them back together and wedge a little bit more to make sure. Now, the way that I like to have most kids wedge clay, it's a little bit easier and way more fun, is to actually take your clay and just throw it down. Keep throwing it on your table, rotate it, make yourself a cube of clay. What this does is every time you throw it down, it's forcing those air bubbles out of the other side, so you're getting rid of them as you're going. Way more fun, and also really effective for little hands when you don't quite have the hand strength to do a full wedge. But even if you do, it's fun. So once you're done and you think you have that wedged, you'll do the same thing. Cut it in half, double check. I actually got all my air bubbles out during that time. You can see these are just pieces of clay that are left over. So all my air bubbles are out. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to squish it together. And then you're going to work it by hitting it into a ball. And then we will be ready for our project.